everybody, and welcome to our last episode of Entertaining with Tea, our holiday edition, our Christmas edition, whatever festivities you celebrate over the coming weeks. That is what we're talking about. We've had some really great recipes and great guests. And I don't know about you, but I decorated my tree this weekend. My tree is up. The house is decorated. That mess that you see behind me are all Christmas presents that are just waiting to be wrapped. I am fully in the season, so I'm super excited. And I hope that the recipes that my guests have shared with you already have gotten you in the mood. And I know the ones that are coming today will do even more. So with that, I'm happy to introduce our first guest to you. That is Breanne Day. Breanne is the Canadian sales manager for Yogi Tea. She's worked in a variety of sales roles for purpose-driven companies and is passionate about the role that business plays in creating positive change for people and the planet. Yogi creates flavor-forward teas that support well-being. Their functional teas are designed to inspire and enhance everyday life and aim to help bring a moment of mindfulness to your day. Definitely needed during these weeks. Hi, Breanne. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you doing today?
I'm really good. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. As you were talking about being in the holiday spirit, I was looking at my tree in front of me and the blanket of snow out my window. And yes, December has certainly hit, and it feels very festive.
It really does. And I don't know what is going on. Excuse me. But I have felt the need to nest this year. I mean, I'm a nester at the best of times. So I started like winterizing and doing like holiday stuff 3 weeks ago already. So I held off with the tree because I didn't want it to be bone dry because I do a real tree. But yeah, it's just feels like I need it this year.
Yeah, there's something very I just think it is being in tune with like the season of when it starts to get a little bit colder, and when you do start to want to have that, not hibernation, but really do slow down and start to, maybe that's the right word.
Hibernation. Yeah. If I could, I would hibernate. Hibernate.
Well, today I'm making something that hopefully it is festive, but it's also intended to help keep you well throughout the holiday season. So, you can have a lot of people at your house coming and going, dropping things off, family visiting, holiday parties, all these kinds of things. And I think it just generally takes a little bit of a toll on your usual routines, your usual diet, your usual sleep. All of those things can get thrown off a little bit. So today I wanted to make something that will hopefully help you enjoy the holidays still and enjoy all of those wonderful, fun things with friends and family, but also keep you healthy and well and feeling energized coming out on the other side in in January. So we're going to be making a mango ginger wellness shot. So this is going to incorporate a lot of great better for you ingredients, including our Yogi Mango Ginger Digestive Support, which is our brand new tea that we're really excited about. And something that you could incorporate before dinner, after dinner. You could serve it to friends and family, or you could just keep a little jar of it in the fridge. And whenever you're starting to feel a little run down, a little bit like that holiday toll is starting to take a little toll on your body, just incorporate that into your daily life too.
Okay, I love it.
So we're going to start with some fresh ginger root. All the ingredients today that I'm using smell fantastic. So I feel like I say that every time, but for something so simple, everything smells very amazing. So you're going to take about like a thumb's worth of ginger, chop that up. You don't need to get fancy. You can just chop it, peel it, and place it into a container. Then you're going to take about 5 or 6 mint leaves. Measure with your heart here. None of this is science. This is really depending on your flavor preferences. what you like. But you can add that in, and then you're going to take 1 bag of the mango ginger digestive support.
Okay.
Like I said, this is one of our newest teas, and what's nice about the lineup, so our Yogi ginger has been around for a really long time, and for those ginger lovers, it has a very strong ginger flavor profile, so you're gonna feel the ginger. Our lemon ginger is a little bit milder, and our mango ginger is a little bit milder, so it is a great mix of a fruity and spicy tea. So if you find sometimes that a ginger can be overpowering, it can be too strong, this is a great mix of incorporating a little bit of that warm tropical mango flavor in it as well. So you'll take that tea bag, place it in, and then measure about 1 cup of water. And we're just gonna let that steep. Generally with this tea, we recommend 7 minutes to steep. We are going to brew it a little longer. We're going to leave it 10 minutes just to make sure we get all that goodness out of there.
And it's herbal, which means that it's not going to go bitter, right? So the longer, the stronger.
Yeah. And it's just going to pull a little bit more of that ginger profile out of it instead of venturing over into the bitter flavor. So I have brewed a little bit. You'll just leave that. Can sit there. I've brewed some ahead of time. So this is kind of the flavor that it's going to end up looking like, that nice orangey flavor profile. So what you'll do then is take your strain out those solids. So what we're going to do is pour this over a container and strain out the ginger, strain out the mint, and strain out that tea bag. And just put that to the side. And you can even see like that color came out pretty darn quickly for how short that was brewing. Yeah. From there, we're going to add the juice of half a lemon. So I've got that in here. You can add that in. And we're going to add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar has an array of great health benefits. But one of those things that it really is great for is blood sugar management, especially after a meal. So if we're going to add a tablespoon in there. So if you're feeling a little bloated, stuffed, indigestion after a bunch of shortbread or a bunch of charcuterie platter or whatever is out at holiday at Christmas time, insert the thing here. This is something that's going to help give a little bit of relief to that potential bloating feeling. And then you're also going to add some honey. So once again, this is to taste. You can add about a teaspoon in there. If you want it a little bit sweeter, feel free to add more. But again, especially if you can find an organic honey, a raw, unpasteurized honey, or even if you can find a local honey can be great with allergies. So really, this can help you right into the spring if it's something that you're wanting to have on hand. So you're just going to take that mixture. This could be used hot or cold. So if you wanted to have a little, just a little sipper of tea after dinner, you could offer this if you wanted to keep it in the fridge. Like I said, and just kind of take a swig of it whenever you were feeling a little bit like your body needed it, that's fine. So these are a little, but if you wanted to serve it to guests and have some little wellness shots, you could just pour it in. This makes about 6. So that makes a tea bag go a long way for sure. And
well, I think it would be great if you're if you're hosting a brunch, for example, right?
Yes.
So, some people do green juices to do like little detox, lemon ginger shots, I think would be great to have on your brunch buffet.
Yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great, even Christmas morning or something like that, serving to family around. That's a fantastic idea.
So I keep a jar. I make a bottle of lemon ginger concentrate. I'm going to integrate the tea into it because I know I actually don't put any tea into it, but it's like lemon and ginger. And I have a bottle of it always in my fridge. Like as soon as it finishes, I make a fresh batch. And as you say, I can heat it up if I want to, but I can have it cold as well. And I just feel better. You know what I mean? Like, when when you're having something healthy, you just know it. And this is definitely one of those things.
And I think, quote unquote, like being healthy, it's sometimes just about like incorporating. And what we talk about with tea a lot, right, is the ritual of tea and what that means. And like, when we say incorporating a moment of mindfulness, it's about just that minute that it takes and having that ritual in your day to slow down, to unwind, to take a deep breath, to know that everything is going to be okay. And I think the same thing is true with healthy habits, in the sense of the more that you can make it easier for yourself, the more that you have that concentrate in your fridge. You don't have to think about that.
That's why I do it
every day, right? You can just go grab it, and you're just setting yourself up for success.
For success, 100%. And that's exactly why I do it. It was sort of, buying these little shot bottles is just ridiculously expensive, or it can get expensive. Just having a bottle in the fridge makes me have it more regularly, because I don't have to think about, getting all my ingredients or having to wait for it, etc. So it's definitely a good thing. Now, I don't know if you chose your tea today for a reason, but I have many favorite teas. One of my favorites is your Yogi ginger, because I love a strong ginger. And I'm gonna find you now here. So I just published a book with some fellow 101 Teas to Steep Before You Die.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. It was just released last week. And ginger is on here, and it's Yogi's ginger that we recommend. So you are. So it's serendipitous that's what you chose to make today.
It is. That is fantastic. Well, thank you so much for that honor. That is wonderful. I think there's something so meaningful when you hear about how a product that you have is incorporated into people's lives, and what that means to them. And so when people tell me their favorite teas, it always makes me feel so great knowing that we're just a small, teeny part. So being part of the book is fantastic. Thank you, Shabnam.
Well, thank you, Breanne. It's always lovely to see you. Are you staying home for the holidays, or are you away?
We are away. We do every couple of years we rotate. So this year we're visiting family kind of all over. So this will be definitely needing to stay healthy. But it's great. Our families just kind of open up their homes with welcome arms for us to come in and spend it together. So we'll be doing a little trek to everyone's homes, but next year they'll be visiting us. So it's kind of a nice way to break it up.
Fabulous. Well, I wish you a very, very happy holiday season. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. The very best to you in 2026, and stay healthy and happy.
Thank you so much. Same to you. Enjoy the season.
Thanks. You take care. Bye.
Bye now.
Bye. All right. Who do we have in the room? We've got Germany in the room. My dear, lovely, beautiful nephew, Tristan, is listening. Hello, Tristan. We've got West Virginia in the room. So tell us in the chat what your favorites are. Everybody has favorite teas, I know. I find it really difficult to pick, one favorite, which is why I was part of this book. I didn't have to choose one. I chose 101. And believe me when I tell you, it took a long time to even narrow it down to 101. Which brings me to my next guest, who has beautiful, gorgeous teas as part of her repertoire as well. And that is the wonderful Cindi Bigelow. Cindi is a third-generation president and CEO of family-owned Bigelow Tea, the U.S. market leader of specialty teas. Before assuming this key role, she spent over 20 years in all areas of the company that her grandmother founded in 1945. Strong women. Bigelow Tea is headquartered in Fairfield, Connecticut, with additional manufacturing plants in Idaho and Kentucky. Cindi has consistently improved company performance by strategically expanding in the U.S. and international markets, as well as by tapping into new channels and innovative products. This includes adding creative new blends to the signature and organic lines, launching seasonal teas, and bringing to market wellness and immune support teas that feature ingredients with functional benefits. In 2002, the company became the leader of the specialty tea category, and in 2020 achieved the #1 overall tea brand in the U.S. and earned the designation of being a Green E certified company sourcing 100% renewable energy for all Bigelow locations in the United States. Hello, Miss Cindi.
Hello. Happy after Thanksgiving.
Happy after Thanksgiving to you. For me, that was, a month and a half ago. But how was your Thanksgiving?
Thursday. Yeah. So anyway, I'm so happy to be part of it. And also, I'm so happy that the tea we're going to talk about today was featured in your book.
I know. I know. I saw it on the list. So, and those of you watching, this has ended up becoming a plug for my book. So there you go. Shameless. Constant Comment is in the book. So of the 101 teas that you must steep before you die, you must steep Constant Comment. And I know that you are starting with a fabulous recipe.
I know. Well, I love to do anything with Constant Comment because it is so versatile. Even though she is 80 years old, she looks pretty good for 80. But I was so excited that it was in your book. I loved reading your book, and I love sharing this recipe with you. We have two today, Shabnam. We have the one with Constant Comment is Constant Comment Cranberry Spiced Martini, or I would have called it a mocktail. We don't put the alcohol in it, but a friend of mine who's watching right now called it a mock-tini. So
okay.
there you go.
All right.
I'm not clever with that. I'm more like, it's a mocktail. So we're going to do a Constant Comment Cranberry Spiced Martini or mock-tini. And then we're also going to do with one of our newest flavors, a Sweet Cinnamon Dolce Vanilla Latte. And if you choose to add alcohol, which is also very good in that, it's a spiked latte. So I'm going to start over with Constant Comment, our favorite, my grandmother who created it in her kitchen, 1945.
Unchanged recipe.
Not a single thing has changed. It's really amazing. We still buy from the same countries. We're very careful how we blend it. We've never necessarily, what I would say, modernized how we produce it. We still do a lot of the hand activities that my parents did. We still do to this day. So I love that.
It truly is the flavor of the holidays.
It really is. Like that's what I love. I was just going to say, if you had a tea bag, which you don't right now, but you know that smell.
Yep.
Oh my God.
I do.
So
it's
beautiful.
the holidays.
That's why you have to have it in foil, because you can't keep this in anything else. Those volatile oils will be gone in no time. So we're going to put this in a mug. Of course, a Tea Proudly mug. And we're going to just put about 3 ounces of boiling water, which is what this is right here.
Okay.
Just boiled it. So 3 ounces. We're going to get the rest of it with ice when it melts, and we're going to do a concentrate. One of the things I try to do for our drinks with our team here is we try to do really easy to do. I never like to say make it, put it in the refrigerator overnight, because if people want to do something fun, they kind of want to do it instantaneously.
Yep.
So we're going to let this sit for just a little bit, get that nice strong flavor. Very tempting for me to drink it now, but it's not ready yet. We have to make sure.
It also has a different purpose at the moment.
So we're going to let that steep for a second. I'm going to go over and start the Sweet Cinnamon Dolce tea bags at the same time. We're going to go over here. In this case, isn't that packaging beautiful, our new packaging for this?
Lovely. Yeah.
You have to say lovely. I asked you in public, but it really is lovely.
Actually, Cindi, about that, it's dreadful. I'm joking.
I was going to say that. We're going to take 2 tea bags in that case.
Yeah.
And this time we're going to add 8 ounces of boiling water.
Okay.
This one we do want to stay hot.
Okay.
This is a latte. So I'm going to pour that 8 ounces of water. Not too much, though.
Okay.
Easy to overfill it in these large mugs. Now we're going to come back over here, and Constant Comment is ready to come out. So out she goes. And now I'm going to put 3 ice cubes. Easy to get, easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to let that melt. That's how we're getting it down to a little more liquid. Because with this particular drink, it makes two
Okay.
martinis.
Okay.
All right, so that's now good. Melted very quick because of the boiling water. Take your shaker, which I've used multiple times with you.
You
It
have.
also has 3 ice cubes in it. Every time I do something with you, I have a new shaker. Because every time I do it with you, tea's flying everywhere. And the team says, let's get another shaker.
Oh,
So let's see how we do with this one, shall we?
I think, I mean, you'll do fine, but I think that shakers are notoriously poorly designed. Don't you think?
Well, kind of in preparation for today, I was doing my version of a really cool bartender.
Yes.
They are really cool, especially when they get both of them going.
Yeah. Tom Hanks cocktail.
It's just mesmerizing.
Yeah.
So I thought I would try a little cool bartender shaking, and it was a problem. I will not be doing that.
Okay.
So now
All
I got my 3 ounces of 3 ice cubes in here as well. Now, very simple. Just going to add 2 ounces of cranberry juice. Easy to do. Half an ounce of orange juice. Easy to do. Half an ounce of honey syrup. What's honey syrup? Honey and hot water. That's it.
Yep.
What's it?
Simple syrup.
Half an ounce, 1 tablespoon. So about 1 tablespoon of honey and hot water. And now 3 ounces, hence this is for 2 drinks. 3 ounces, which is 3 of these.
Yep.
All right.
That's festive.
Ready to go. We're going to get ready for the shaking. Are you ready yet?
I am.
I'm nervous.
I'm
You're
not.
the one that's going to get wet.
Well, I was just going to say I'm not because it's not going to splash on me.
Here we
The
go.
things you do for us, Cindy.
All right. At least it looks cool. It looks good.
It's actually, it's a very pretty shaker.
Wish me luck.
All right. You can do it.
They have
So far, you're good.
Oh, yeah. It's flying. It's flying everywhere. You just didn't see it.
Just don't step backwards into it.
We'll keep it down here.
All right.
All right. Ready to go. Now you're going to take your gorgeous martini glass.
Yep.
Although there's a lot of different shapes martini glasses today. And
Oh, I love the color.
I know we could put a little more in mine. And then just a little bit of garnish, as you can see here from our beautiful sample.
Yep.
Very fun. You take some cranberries, pop those in. This is a dried orange. You can buy it online.
Perfect. Oh, yeah.
Here-
The dried fruits are everywhere right now. I can find them at my supermarket, even freeze dried.
Where we
Yeah.
get them, where we can get them. Here's the orange. And believe it or not, a little swig of rosemary. Please don't
Perfect.
choke on this. This would be a problem. All right. I think I'm going to have to add more because I don't want to drink it this low. I might get attacked by the rosemary. That's quite a swig of rosemary. Okay, we ready? Let's see how it tastes.
You must taste it.
Well, you know, it is the morning.
It's not. It's 12:30.
Oh, that's good.
Is that
That's
good?
really good. Yeah,
Nice.
it's very good. It's really fun. It's a very different, martini. So, and those are kind of big. Espresso martinis are
Yep.
huge. No matter where you go, everybody drinks those. So this has got the caffeine, not
Yep.
as much as an espresso, but it's delicious. It's just a whole different taste profile.
And
obviously,
festive.
than an espresso martini, but it's really,
It's totally
really
appropriate for the season. Now, I was talking last week or the week before about doing cocktails as batch cocktails, so you can pre-make like a whole pitcher. You could totally do that with this as well, couldn't you?
exactly.
Yeah.
Everything. This is for 2. You
Yeah.
just double it to whatever you want, and it's
Yeah.
great. It just sits there, and then you can just pour
Serve
it
as
on
needed.
demand. It's really good. It's really fun. And I mean, to be honest, can we just talk about how pretty that is?
It's gorgeous. It really is. It's festive, and that's what
I'm telling you, I think what my team's able to put together. So you'll see this on our website.
Mm-hmm.
True story. I am thinking of, we used to serve a constant comment punch
Okay.
at our holiday parties. It's so
Okay.
sweet. And it had sherbet in it. Oh, don't laugh. Okay, I'm old. But my family's even older. So they
Okay.
would have sherbet. I'm like, I don't want, and I think it had maybe 7-Up, or I don't know what it had in it. So we stopped serving the punch for years and years. I said, I would love a constant comment relevant beverage for without alcohol for some of our parties. And I
Sure.
said this constant comment cranberry spice mocktaini is going to be such a great thing. You know, you just put it in a big bowl, you do all this gorgeous decoration, and
Yeah.
then they can just pour it. I'm so excited that we have a really up-to-date, relevant,
I love it.
comment.
And I love it. I love it. And I love that you're doing punch because everything old is new again.
Well, I dropped the punch.
No, do the punch.
Yes, I'm calling it now. Constant comment cranberry spiced mocktaini. Sorry, you can call punch.
Okay.
You serve it at your next party.
Okay,
You
I
leave
will.
that page open in your book, and you
Okay.
call it a punch.
Okay,
Let me know how
fair.
that goes. All right, now
Okay,
we got to
fair.
come over here because these bags have definitely been sitting here for a while.
All right.
So we're going to take these out. These were the 2 Sweet Cinnamon Dolce that we left in 8 ounces of water. This is ready to go. Take our tea bags out.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla paste. What's vanilla paste? Good question. You could just add vanilla if you want, but you can buy vanilla paste.
Okay, you can.
I
Yeah.
would have just used vanilla, but you know, I have a team that's way more savvy than I am. So,
Oh, but it's going to add like a creaminess to it. It's going to be lovely.
oh, listen to you, my Miss Chef over there. So that's going in.
I owned a restaurant in a previous life, Cindi.
The things you learn.
Yeah, before tea, I owned a restaurant in Germany.
Okay. Well, I was a bartender. Does that make me okay for this?
Yeah, 100%.
We weren't making drinks like this when I was in the bar.
I bet.
First time anyone ordered any drink, I was like, what is that? And I had to turn around and I had a little book on how to make
the little
that drink.
book. Yeah.
And I was this way learning how to make it for 4 ladies that came over. They wanted like a stinger or something.
Yeah.
And I was learning how to make it. I made the stinger and I gave it to them. I said, what? Then they said, oh, it's one of the best stingers ever. And I just put extra alcohol in it.
That'll make
Okay,
anything better.
now 2 ounces of warm milk. Easy to do. Woo. And a 1/2 ounce of brown sugar syrup. What is that? Brown sugar and hot water.
Yep.
And that's basically a tablespoon. Put that in.
Delicious.
Tablespoon of brown sugar and hot water. I like it to be easy so everyone can do it. Stir it all together. All right, get ready. The best part. I hope this goes a little better than the shaking. I don't want this to go everywhere. Ready?
Yep. Whipped cream. Mmm. Beautiful.
Not bad. And then a little garnish on the top. We do a little nutmeg.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
Beautiful.
Lovely. Of course, cinnamon stick.
Cinnamon stick.
Look. Isn't that beautiful? And this tea
Perfect.
is delicious. This Sweet Cinnamon Dolce that we just made. These are brand new. They're just hitting the shelf now. So delicious. Ready?
Love it. Now you're drinking a hot liquid out of a straw, so you know the adult in me is going to say, "Be careful."
Okay. Do you know what happens if I don't?
Tell me. Yeah, I know. You end up with. I know. Do it. Show everybody what's going to happen. You're going to end up with that whipped cream mustache. Yeah, it's perfect.
May I go back to a straw now?
You may go back to the straw. Just say, "Be careful."
That's going to be with me the rest of the day. That's why we got a straw.
Perfect.
Now, don't forget, though, you can add either a vanilla vodka or a spiced rum.
Yes.
1.5 ounces or 2 ounces if you're like me and you like that to come through the flavor of the alcohol.
Yep.
That's amazingly delicious. So that's kind of a drink if you want it after a party and you want no alcohol or alcohol. So
Yeah.
really fun, really easy drinks, very festive. One with our original recipe and one with our newest recipe.
With your new recipe. I love it. Beautiful, gorgeous.
Enjoy the holidays.
Looks delicious. And that's it. They're perfect for the winter. It doesn't only have to be for the holidays, right?
Yeah. And what I learned today is that I should go back to calling the constant comment cranberry spiced punch. That threw me a little bit, Shabnab.
I'm sorry. So, I'm just embracing everything old, like retro. You know, people are going back to analog because they're overwhelmed by digital at the moment, etc. So we actually have the new issue of Sip magazine coming out next week, and I've done an entertaining section, and I've got a punch in it.
Really?
Yeah, I went with punch.
Okay. What is in said punch?
Yeah, I have to be surprised for you next week.
I'm gonna check.
But you can put in whatever tea you want. You could do your constant comment.
Oh, now I have a new Casa Common cranberry punch. This is all good.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun to be able to do this. It's fun to create these recipes. We then put them online, and it's just a really fun thing. We put on our social media, all the different platforms, and I think people really do look for kind of new and interesting ways to either drink tea, as you know how popular that is, and
Yep.
that has a really beautiful halo associated with it. And then when you have so many different flavors and so many different brands, as you're pulling out today, Yogi, all these different brands, you can make them with so many teas. Hopefully you choose to make it with Bigelow tea.
Yeah. But that's
so
but
fun
that's
to make
but that's the beauty, right? Is that there are so many different flavors and so many different types that, experiment and find your favorites in different categories.
Something that you enjoy. I mean,
Yeah.
like I even know when we're preparing these recipes, like we drink them and they have to taste good.
Yeah.
They might sound good, look good, easy to do, but the whole thing is they've got to really taste delicious. And to me, be fast and fun to make, like that. I don't want to have to do a lot.
Nothing else matters if it doesn't taste good. Yeah. Nothing else matters if it doesn't taste good. Well, lovely Cindi, it's always wonderful to see you. Thank you for being with us in 2025. Thank you for, I've always say this, thank you for always saying yes and coming up with some fun recipes. I know you've got a fabulous team, but you deliver the product. So I say thank you to you and also all the people that are behind that camera at the moment that help you put this together. Thank you.
Cheers to you. Cheers to them, and happy holidays to everybody watching.
Happy holidays. Bye, Cindi. Take care. Bye. Bye. All right. Okay. So you've listened to me, and we have, what are your favorites? Leslie says, love honey and lemon pu'er teas. Oh, I love honey pu'er teas. They're fantastic. They're just a little bit different because pu'er has a beautiful earthiness to it. And then the lemon and the honey just adds a gorgeous layer. Love it. Hard to choose. I would agree. Lavender, mint, and masala chai are my favorites right now. And I bet you drink them according to your mood, right? And that's one of the other fantastic things about tea. Ron. Hi, Ron. Darjeeling. Man after my own heart. I love a Darjeeling as well. And I love Darjeelings mostly because of the layer of flavors, but I love Darjeeling more than anything because I fell in love with Darjeeling when I went to Darjeeling, and it just always takes me back there. All the recipes, Leslie, are going to be, they're always on our YouTube page on the replay. It's below the actual video itself, so don't worry about that. What else do we have? We've got French Earl Grey is another favorite by Leaf and Vessel, who's going to be one of our guests today. All right, so completely different choices given, and that's what we all love about tea. Let me introduce my next guest, Han. Han founded Thés Guru in 2003 in Montreal, Quebec. He's also the founder of the Tea Institute and Research and Development Center of Canada, co-founder of Oishi Matcha Bar and Espace Zen by Thés Guru. Han is a third-generation professional chef and is passionate about everything related to gastronomy and taste, and embraced his origins by specializing in tea. He studied tea in China and Japan with various masters, as well as with the Global Japanese Tea Institute, and has been working as a tea master according to authentic and ancestral traditions for more than 20 years. Hello, Han. It's lovely to see you.
Hi. Nice to see you again.
Wonderful to see you. You are ready for the holidays? Shop is busy?
Still running around. It's just the beginning for us.
I was saying just the other day that the holiday season was my favorite season when I had my shops. I loved the running around and I loved the busyness of it. It's the best time.
Exactly. It's very exciting. Huh?
It is exciting. So, Han, tell us what you're making for us today. You always have something interesting up your sleeve.
Okay. So today I'm going to be showing you and the viewers a few tricks to how to roast tea, which is a tradition that we will often see in Japan in the cold weather.
Mm-hmm.
So the process of roasting tea doesn't require much tools. Technically, you have what you need at home. Everybody does. Otherwise, you can't live with that.
Okay.
And why do you want to roast tea? Well, imagine if you had fresh green tea in spring, but by the autumn or winter, it's less fresh, it's stale, so it doesn't have much of a fun factor anymore. And so in Japan, especially with the cold weather, you want to start to drink something more warm. So roasting a little bit of the leftover green tea or some lower quality green tea will give it from a grassy marine aroma to something much more warm, nutty, creamy. So that's really something that is fun to do. And from a sencha or a bencha, by roasting it, that's how you end up with a hojicha. But we don't need to go that far. So imagine in Japan, lots of people, if they are more into tea, they will have this little device called horoku. And basically, it may look like a Japanese teapot, but in reality, you have a little hole here and you put the leaf here. So what you would do is that you would want to put the amount of tea that you want to drink this moment.
Yep.
And then using a little burner. So in Japan or in Asia, you will have burners at home all the time. But here, obviously, we don't have such a thing. So we can always use these mitten little canister and then light it up. And then you would just roast it like this. And it just take a couple of seconds, let's say 20-30 seconds. And you want to move it around. Hear that little noise. And when you start to see smoke coming out, that's it, it's done. So then all you need to do would be to transfer it into your teapot to drink it. But for safety reason, I'm not going to start this and create some smoke. I don't want to burn things down. So let's be more realistic and use a pan with induction or whatever burner element that you have at home. And so when using a pan, if you want to do a good batch for a few consumption, then you want to fill it up maximum 1/3 of the pan. So you need some room to move the leaf.
Move it around.
So 1/3 of the pan, one little layer at medium heat. And it will take about, let's say, 30 seconds to warm up. At which point, when smoke starts to come out, that's when you know that it's starting to roast, hand roast. And as soon as you see the smoke coming out, which is not yet, then you start to move the leaf maybe 2 or 3 times. I'll do that in just a second.
Because you don't want to burn the leaves, right? You don't want to burn the leaf.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to burn the leaf. But you can do light roasting, medium, dark, however you like. Every time is fun and it won't be the same. Hence, your old stale leaf will be very interesting.
It would be interesting to play around to see, if you do like a 2-minute roast and a 3-minute roast and see which your favorite, right? Because it's going to be a little bit different every time, I would imagine, right?
Exactly. So depends on the weather, your mood. You can roast stronger or lighter. Okay, I'm starting to see a little bit of something.
What a great idea. I mean, I've obviously had roasted teas before, but I've never roasted my own tea. But that's a really
now
great
we're starting to smell it.
Okay, nice.
Normally, you want to preheat your pan to medium fire before you put the leaf in.
Oh, okay, yeah. So not in a cold pan, into a regular warm one. Makes sense.
Because it's more stable like that. You know how long you should leave it.
Makes sense. Totally makes sense. Yeah.
And because this is very, how to say, small scale roasting, so you don't need to, how to say, worry about the fact that the leaves are not even, roasted, toasted on all sides. As long as it's 30-40% roasted at some point, it's good enough.
Wonderful.
Because at the end, when you brew the whole batch, the aroma will come out.
Okay.
Now we can really start to smell and hear the roasted aroma, so warm, nutty, creamy.
Nice. Nice. I love this idea.
Yeah,
I mean,
smoke is coming out.
it's a great idea for a party. For those of you watching, if you have, oh, wonderful, it's changed colors.
So
if you have tea that is, spring fresh teas that maybe aren't so fresh anymore, this is a super idea. Yep. I'm totally
you see the color, it's more yellow, more brown. And this is light roast, but you can already smell so much of its aroma. And then, if you serve it in a little traditional way during the holidays to your guests, something that I love to do. What's fun about it is that it's a way to entertain your guests who doesn't know much about tea ceremony or just, like how to drink tea traditionally in little cups. As
Yep.
such, it's a topic to talk about to your guests, to your in-law that you don't know what to talk about. And also, when things get awkward, you can always just say, "One moment, please," and make the tea and just focus on that and figure out what to tell your in-law.
I love it. I have to say that I love it as even as a focal point of a party and have everybody make their own roast.
Yep. It's very fun. Like, you got nothing to lose, especially if you just have some old leftover stale tea. And it's really a great discovery because you can actually roast it to a very high point where the tea looks so burned, but actually when you drink it, it doesn't taste like something burned. It's just well balanced.
Nice. Wonderful.
And
Such a great
each
idea.
type of tea will give you a different result of taste.
Yes.
So for example, here I have a Tea Kuan Yin oolong from China.
Yeah.
And in appearance, the leaf looked like very, very roasted compared to the original more green type.
Yes.
But actually, when you drink it, it doesn't feel burnt at all. It just feels very like
Nutty.
chocolate coffee aroma. So interesting thing about roasting tea is that a green tea, once you roast it, it'll give you a very creamy, nutty, and chocolatey taste versus when you roast green oolong, so light oxidized, from that flowery aroma, you end up getting something that feels more like those third wave light roast coffee. So it has that strength of roasted, but at the same time, all the sugar from the leaf is caramelized to the point that when you drink, first you have that strong aroma. Second, you have a much sweeter feeling in the mouth, reminiscing of like a dry fruit or even lychee. So it's very, very exotic and fun to try. And actually, every time we do this for people, they always surprised to see how the tea changed from the non-roasted to the roasted point. Do we still have a bit of time?
You got what? You literally have 60 seconds.
Oh, well then, too bad. But just so you know, when you roast a leaf that is more ball up like this, the process for roasting differs from the flat leaf. So this, you always have to steer it around to the point that oftenly you will have some roast master who will literally use their hand to move the leaf to really flip it up since they are so irregular shape.
Right.
And in doing so, you will have some side that is roasted, not all side. But like I said, at the end, if you cover more than 30-40% of the leaf, it's going to be enough to have an impact on the taste.
Wonderful.
So there you go.
Thank you so much.
I hope you enjoy.
Oh, I love it. I'm definitely going to try that. Like I said, I've had roasted teas. I've never done it myself at home, but I definitely have spring teas hanging around in my drawer that probably is not as good as it was a few months ago. So I will try this. Thank you, Han.
My pleasure.
Happy holidays and
You too.
all the best for the new year. Take care. Bye.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. What a fun idea to actually entertain with. As I said, I would, you could set up a few different teas and like a few little pans and have people experiment with different teas, different roasting times, and then share and taste. So if you want to throw a tea party that's a little bit different, I think this is a really fun idea. Love it. Okay. So my last guest today is Suzette. Suzette Sewell is an author, speaker, and entrepreneur managing Leaf and Vessel, a premium tea and ceramics company based in Richmond Hill, Ontario. She also holds the position of Chief Operating Officer at Sagewise Capital Corporation, is founder of My Real Estate Fund, a company specializing in investor relations and exempt market deal offerings. Not tea. Suzette's commitment to promoting sustainable wellness for high achievers is rooted in a personal health crisis and the tragic loss of her brother. Through extensive research, international travel, she created a comprehensive approach combining ancient tea wisdom with modern teaware. It's lovely. Whoop, there you are. It's lovely to meet you. How are you, Suzette? Can you hear me?
Thank you so much for that introduction. How are you today?
I'm good, very good. It's lovely to see you.
Same here, same here. We had a little bit of a glitch while you were finishing, so sorry for the
No, we're all good
delay.
at the moment. So tell us what you're making for us, Suzette.
That's good. So I have a lot to share with you today. All right, excellent, excellent. So I am coming with compressed teas today.
Mm-hmm.
So compressed teas in the sense of a ripe pour cake that you'll be able to make. And we are also bringing rose black tea. They look like a candy. And so we're going to be whipping that up. We have already pre-done them in fast forwarding for TV.
Yes.
And so for me, I love the benefits of having compressed teas because they're easy shapes. And so let me just begin. 1 second, so you can see. All right, are you seeing it well?
Yes.
Yeah, you see. Okay, perfect, perfect. All right, so we have our compressed teas that comes in they're easy to travel. So what we like about it is, especially when I have guests come over and they see this big, they're wondering what is it. So instantly it's a curiosity. And so then I pull out and I'm like, this is tea. And so they get to see the
Suzette, I don't know if you can hear me, but our connection is really bad. Hello? Yeah, Suzette, you keep freezing and I can't hear you. Hello?
And so it's so
Suzette, can you hear me? Hello, Suzette, are you there? No. I think we've got technical problems. Suzette? Gosh, sorry everybody. This is what happens when we are on a live TV. All right, Suzette, hello. Sorry. I'm gonna take you off. I'm really sorry about that, guys. What I will do though in the meantime is hang on. Maybe we can get her back on. Are you there, Suzette?
I am here.
Okay. So your video was lagging and we couldn't hear anything. So because you were frozen. Hello?
Hi, I'm here. Okay, we're going to just hotspot my daughter's computer so this way we can carry on.
Okay. So Suzette, you keep lagging. The connection keeps lagging. Hello? Hello?
You're gonna, yes. So she's just gonna change the internet. Sometimes the concrete, we call it the concrete box.
Right. Okay. While she's doing that, I'm going to share with everybody one of my favorite recipes, which is chai chocolate truffles. I love chocolate, I love tea, and what better way to make something delicious than combine the two? All right, let's see if we can get Suzette back. Are you there, Suzette?
I'm here. How is this now?
Let's give this one more try. Hello? Sorry, Suzette, you're frozen. Hello?
Hi.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you right now, yes.
Okay.
No, sorry. You're frozen again. You're frozen again. I'm really sorry.
Or no?
No,
okay, we're gonna just put it on my phone because when we did the test, it actually works from the phone. So let's put it on the phone. So stop it on the phone and let's jump in based on the phone. 1 second. When I send you the link. Nothing. How? Pause it so let's try to join in on the phone.
All right, everybody. So we have had some absolutely fabulous recipes these past couple of weeks. I want to thank all of my wonderful guests. I'm very sorry that Suzette's did not work out, but perhaps what we can do is have her record her little segment and we can share it with you all through different means. But this is what happens sometimes. Tech isn't always our friend. But what is our friend is tea and entertaining. And hopefully you can combine those two in the weeks to come. As I said already, I am fully in the festive season. I am really excited about getting everybody around me and celebrating the holidays, etc. And I think it's going to be a fabulous season, hopefully not too cold. So with that, I say thank you to all of you who have watched over the last few weeks. I wish you all a very happy holiday season. Merry Christmas. Whatever it is that you celebrate, I hope you do it with those that you love. I wish you a very happy new year as well, and all the best for 2026. We'll see you on the other side, everybody. Thanks for joining us.